Hey everybody, good evening guys. Welcome to the live stream of Global Trade Live. Today is 21st of April and we are now live in New York session over here. So let's get started. So let's open GBP JPY chart over here and let's have a look what GBP JPY is actually doing. So yesterday there was no trade in GBP JPY, so this idea remained as it is. So the market did went up till over here, but it didn't activated my trade idea, so nothing happened. So after that, what happened over here is look over here how important this trend line was. The market went down, it went up again, and after that look at the drop. That was a huge drop which came after the break of the lower trend line over here. See, that's why it's really important to look for the trend lines, because trend line will tell you what exactly the market is about to do, right? So yeah, so let's have a look at the GBP JPY. Let's just go to the weekly. So today is last day of the weekly candle and let's see how the market's gonna move today. So now 9 hours remaining for the current weekly candle to close, and what happened over here is it went all the way up, it tested this resistance coming from the left and it rejected all the higher prices, and now it's pushing the price down. But the real question is where till where the price gonna just drop today. So we are gonna find that answer in by looking on the lower time frames. So if I look at the daily time frame over here, then we can clearly see that the market was moving inside the channel, then this channel got broke by today's daily candle over here, and this went all the way down till this point of resistance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let me just remove these support and area levels. Okay, so if we talk about the daily time frame, then this is a level of support, you can say. The market is at the current level of support right now. So now what we can actually do over here to guess what the market is about to do next. Okay, so basically right now let me just squeeze it a little bit more so that we can see clearly. Okay, now I'm gonna try to find out what's gonna happen over here. Okay, all right, so yeah, I think I have found one thing. So the thing is, there is a channel going on from this level to this level, you can say, and I want this to be only visible in the daily time frame, so I'm gonna style that accordingly and we'll give this a red color so that we can differentiate between the trend lines channel. And if we talk about another lower over here, let's not talk about that because that thing is really far away right now. So we have to look for now where the market can possibly come towards to. No, this doesn't make sense. Okay, let's have a look over here. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out where the market can possibly go and what the market is actually doing right now, because we can clearly see that the channel has been broken. Okay, so there's no point of this upper trend line over here, it's just confusing. So now the channel has been broken. Now I need to see if the market is rejecting this area, then there has to be something which is to the left, which is there to the left. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, okay, now this makes some sense over here, but if it really needs to come down, then it has to make some higher highs or something like that. Okay, so we can take this as a upper one, and we can take this as a, oh, perfect. So now this thing makes total sense at this point of time. Also, let's just do one thing. Yeah, it makes some more sense now. And let's just, if we just stretch this a little bit, yes. So if we look at the current channel over here, then we can clearly see where the market can possibly come towards 2. And I'm gonna delete this one over here. Yeah, now this makes sense. So the thing is, market was moving inside these 2 channels over here in the daily, and something happened and it became a fake out. Now it just came down again. So according to me, there should be a downward move coming in very soon. So we are gonna be looking for sales in GBP/JPY if we talk about the daily time frame. So I want these channels to be visible in the daily, so I'm gonna make the changes accordingly. Yeah, perfect. So now let's go to the 4-hour time frame now, and let's have a look at the 4-hour. So now if I talk about the 4 hours, same thing happened over here. The market was moving inside the channel. Now the channel has been broken, and daily is telling us that the market's going to move down. So let's just find out something which really supports our idea. Like what's gonna do next in the market. Okay, so this one over here, then we have this one over here, and because you know it's really important to draw these things. Okay, this can be a case. Nah, this one doesn't make sense. So right now, if we talk about the current market scenario, then we have this much of information over here. Let me just make some visibility changes. After that, let's talk about that. Okay, so now if we talk about the 4-hour market structure, then the market is moving down right now. Okay, so market was moving down, it formed a resistance up over here, then it went down. And if we talk about some support areas, then we can say that right now, or this area over here, is a strong support zone. So the market went down and it has rejected the same area over here. And if we talk about clean range, then below this area there is a clean range. So yeah, right now nothing much is actually happening over here, because this 4-hour candle is now rejecting the lower prices. So some consolidation may happen in this area. So let's talk about the 1 hour. Now if we talk about the 1 hour time frame, the market was moving perfectly inside these 2 channels over here. And now if we talk about the structures over here in GBP/JPY, then let's see if we can get some information out of it. Okay, you know, sometimes it gets really difficult to find a proper channel over here, because you have to look for all the possibilities, all the possible points where you can actually use those pieces of information. Let me just draw this one over here. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, so market went up, tap over here, went up, tap over here, went up, then formed another one, tapped over there. Nah, I don't trust these. So yeah, this one is okay, but so after the 1 hour time frame, let's have a look. Basically, let's just draw some information over here in the 1 hour. So the market was moving down. If we look on the left, there wasn't really much clean range to the left. Okay, we can see that clearly. There are many issues to the left, but what happened is market went down, tested the trend line, and it started to push the price all the way down over here, right? So now the market has rejected this trend line over here as well, like the way it rejected this trend line earlier. If you look on the left, many times it has rejected the trend line. So the thing is, right now I really don't know where the market can possibly be going, because the thing is, if this thing goes below the trend line, then yes, there will be sales coming up. But if there is something to the upper side, then you might see some consolidation maybe or something like that, and I'm not sure about that. So I'm gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna just go to the 30-minute time frame. So let's have a look at the 30-minute. So the market was moving inside these channels over here. This one a bigger channel, this one a smaller channel. Then the market just dropped till this level. And in case if I want to draw something, some trend line over here, then it's really difficult because of this market structure. So I have to look for some more information at this point of time. Okay, so by looking at a bigger market structure, I can say that this was a very great channel in which the market was, and finally it broke below, took resistance from this area, and then it dropped further down. So let me just draw some more information over here. So number one information is this line over here, right? And if you talk about the second trend line, then we can draw from here to here. Okay, now this makes sense. So the market broke this one, took resistance from this level, and went down further, right? So now I'm gonna delete this one over here, and I'm gonna draw a piece of information from this point to this point. Yeah, now this is making much more sense at this point of time. Why? The reason is this was a channel which the market broke and finally took resistance from this level, and then it went down, right? So I'm basically trying to figure out in which possible direction the market can possibly move, right? So that's why we need to draw these levels over here. And if we draw further, then let's have a look if we can further draw something. Okay, so this is a channel over here. Yeah, now this makes sense. So I think it might go up to this level, and after that, if we see something reversing back down, then from there it can possibly move back down over here. So now the thing is making total sense over here, because the thing is we can expect a downward momentum once the market taps the upper trend line. So this was the exact thing we were trying to figure out, where the market can possibly move, because the thing is if we look at some support and resistance level, then we can clearly say that okay, this was a support level which was formed over here, then another support level formed over here, right? And from here the market is moving up. But the problem is market will be moving up in like till this area over here, right? Because if we look at the structure, then there's a strong resistance as well, and we can expect a downward momentum once the market taps in this area. So to verify this, I'm gonna go to the 1 hour time frame. So it looks like that the 1 hour time frame might be just retracing, okay, and after retracement has been done, there will be something happening in the market which will take the market further down. So that can be the case. So I'm gonna go to the 30-minute time frame and we'll do some visibility changes. Okay, I need to make this changes because it's really important. Yeah, okay. Because there should be, it should be very easy to trade. There should be no difficulties at all if you're trading. So if we talk about the buy scenario, then if this candle closes above this trend line over here and creates a support, then we know that if we look on the left, then we know that we have a clean range to the upper side. So the market can possibly will go up to the upper trend line over here. So by doing this, it will be entering this channel over here to go again up, or if the structure is really down, then it will be rejecting this upper trend line and will be reversing back from there, and I'm going to look for sells at that point of time. So for now I'm on the sell side of the market, not on the buy side. So let's look at the 15-minute. Yeah, this could be a possibly nice trade, but obviously we don't know till which point the market's gonna go. So let's have a look on 30-minute only. So if I look at the gold now, let's talk about gold. Look over here, this was the trade I took in gold yesterday, and what happened over here is, let me just remove this. Yeah, okay. So what happened over here is market was rejecting to the upper trend line, went down, took trades, broke profits, then it went up again till this point. It started to went down from there again, and look how the market just consolidated in this whole area, and finally the market went all the way down till this trend line and rejected the same trend line. It has to, okay. So if we look for the trade options, what could it be? Okay, so when the market started to go down, this was something around 7 a.m. in the morning when the volume is low, okay. So coming to the London session over here, okay, so this was the London session volume. So till the London session, the candles went to the support level over here, and in the London session volume it just went down, broke the low, and continued to move all the way down, one straight candle to the downside, and went all the way down till the trend line, right? After that it didn't stop, it just started to go all the way down. So this happened in gold. And now let's talk about something else as well. Let's look at some more pieces of information. So this was the whole structure over here. Now if we talk about the structure, then let's just try to make some get some piece out of this information. So yeah, okay, so now this is making much more sense at this point. And yeah, now I can clearly see where the market can possibly go. So I'm gonna give this one orange, okay, and we'll give this one green over here. It is really important to give proper colors to your channels, otherwise you will be confused like what you really have to do. Now the thing is, it's really clear and it's really easy over here to understand where the market can possibly go. So the thing is, if you look at the gold, then we can say that there is a strong support down over here, okay, then there is a strong resistance up over here, okay. So the one thing which is very clear over here is that the market has to move down till this area of lower trend line. But the real question is how it's going to do that, because this is around 80 pip of range over here, and the question is how it's going to do that. So let's see what will be happening over here, because I'm going to look for some nice setup at that point of time. So let's look at the 1 hour, what the 1 hour is saying. Okay, so by looking at the 1 hour as well, we can clearly say that the market is still moving inside the channel, so there will be a drop coming up till the lower trend line. So this will be a very nice trade if we get into it on a proper time. So look over here, let me just zoom in. So if we look at the 1 hour time frame, then all these candles, they all rejected the lower prices, and they all closed above. So we need a candle which closes differently from the previous candles, so that we can take a nice sell trade. So now let's talk about the 4 hour. So now if I talk about the 4 hour time frame, then the 4 hour previous candle has been closed bearish, and the current 4 hour candle has to go all the way down. But by looking at the 1 hour time frame, we can say that yes, the market will be dropping hard really soon. So I think that's going to be something which we should look for in the 1 hour to happen. So I'm going to remove this one, we don't need this one, we don't need this one, we don't need this one. And now I'm going to look for something in the daily. So the daily time frame is moving inside this channel. Now the daily time frame is breaking the lows over here, and we know that the way it's moving down, it can possibly move further down and fill this candle's wick maybe, and will go in this area over here. So we are going to look at that in the 1 hour time frame. Let's see if we can grab some move or not, because there is extremely nice clean range. So let's also have a look in the 4 hour once again. Yeah, 4 hour looks like created a high, then it will go down once it breaks its own low. 15 minutes. So we have clean range in the 15 minutes, and if we look at this over here, then the market went up, created a low, and then the low, and then the low. So now it looks nice. So I might look for sells below this area. So let's just wait and watch and see. GBP JPY is already rejecting the higher prices, but it will be going up in this area definitely. If it really needs to go down from here, then it should be tapping the upper trend line, or maybe it will consolidate a little bit and then will start to go down. So I'm gonna look for sells obviously, but not right now. So the news has came in, let's have a look. So there was CAD data over here, retail sales, and USD news will be coming up in like 1 hour 14 minutes. So we still got some time. So now as we can see over here, this gold candle, it just closed above, or in a bullish direction, and the market has came down. So maybe it will go up a little bit, then it will be coming down, or I don't know right now. But by looking at the hourly candles, it doesn't look like that it's gonna move up. Yeah, because there is a very strong level coming from the left, this level over here. So if the market stays below this area over here, which is 1990.698, then we can say that there is no problem in gold, it will be going down. But if the market starts to go up above this level, then there will be some issues, because at that point of time the market will be moving up. And I will assume that the previous candle closed with no wick on the top, even though it has a little bit small wick, but I will say it has no wick on the top. So I'm gonna just wait and watch what the market is actually doing, because now it is really difficult. Because look at that, this candle over here, it went all the way up, but it rejected all the higher prices and it went all the way down. Also, if we look at the 1 hour time frame, then 1 hour time frame is clearly telling us that the market is moving inside a sell channel, not in a buy channel over here. Okay, if there would be buys, then buys should be somewhere over here when this was about to hit the higher trend line. There could be some buys possible, but right now the market has shifted from going up to down again, like this happened over here, like this happened over here. So we can expect a strong bearish momentum in gold, but before going down, gold will definitely trap traders. So I'm not gonna be the one who will get trapped inside these things. So I would like to miss a trade rather than do some stupidity just to take a trade, because clearly I can see that there might be some rejections going on in this area. Maybe because of news it might go up, but if the channel is correct, if our analysis is correct, then it will be definitely rejecting the higher prices. So I'm gonna look for the other side of the coin. Okay, so right now nothing is happening in GJ, because right now it's in a bullish momentum a little bit. So I might wait for this 1 hour candle to close, and then we'll look for something. It's really difficult to trade GBP JPY today. because anything can happen. There is a very strong support over here, and market has already came to the support level. Daily looks like, I don't know. I'm really not sure about GBP JPY today, not at all. I'm pretty much sure about by looking at the 30-minute time frame, because it really gives me some confidence. But the thing is, it just went down, went up again, took support, went up, now coming down without tapping the upper trend line. So I'm really not liking the way it's moving right now. So we might see some sell thing over here. Yeah, maybe not. So let's have a look if we have clean range. So the thing is, we have clean range below this area over here, but if once GBP JPY enters this channel over here, then will look for sells definitely, because it will definitely going down to tap this trend line over here. You know, it really gets very easy if you use trend lines, because you know where you have to get out, where you have to get in, and with the support and the resistance level, you know that where the market can possibly reject and why the market is possibly moving down from that point. So, and look over here, as I told you, gold will be rejecting these levels, because clearly in the 1 hour channel it's a sell channel going on. So it will trap traders by showing them that it will be going up. Maybe it will go up, but for me it should be going down, and there should be a strong sell move coming in. If there is any news, let's have a look. Maybe news will be that support zone which will take gold down. So S&P global services is coming up, nothing else. Okay. So this was just consolidation. Now we need a breakout and a support to be made. After that we can take a buy trade, not before that. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. We just have to wait and watch. Hey Saranj, how are you? Also, those who are coming new to the live streams, this is our Discord channel over here. You can join the channel. I'm gonna paste the link on the chat so that you guys can join, and you can send your analysis and charts on that channel. So I'm gonna be reviewing those, and I'm gonna be sharing those with everybody else as well. So because I really believe that if we share knowledge, then we are growing faster in a way. And also daily trades will be posted on the channel, so you might get some knowledge out of that. So this was the trade from yesterday. I took in gold and I explained why I took that. So yeah, this was the trade. Sorry. So we might have some support forming in the 15 minutes maybe, because in 15 minutes, look over here, this candle is struggling because of this area. So to move up, we need a candle to close above this area over here, or we need something which will tell us that yes, the market's going to move up. So we might be, might be going up in this area. Let's have a check on the lower time frames. Like in 30-minute time frame, I have drawn this area over here. So this might be the case, yes, because it might be going up and will test this trend line and then it will drop down. So let's have a look on the 1 hour as well. So in the 1 hour, it really looks difficult to do that. Yeah, so I really have some doubts by looking at the 1 hour. So I'll just wait and watch. At this point of time, I can really take a buy trade in GBP JPY once it breaks its own high. But the problem is the range. There is only 17 pips of range, and I'm not really sure about the buy over here. If the range would be like 25 pips, then I would have definitely took this trade. So let's just do a paper trading over here and let's see if we can get this 17-18 pips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this over here, and if I would be taking this trade, then I would have kept my stops below the current candle's low and would have kept the TP to the upper trend line. So let me just label this so that people doesn't take this trade blindly. This is just a paper trade. I haven't people will understand. Okay, let's see. Okay, everybody, so look over here. This is really important. I'm gonna go to the 15 minutes. So 15-minute candle closed like this over here. So this could be a sell move coming up. So I'm gonna definitely go for sells in gold once this candle breaks the low, because I really think it's gonna push the price down. This is gold. Okay, gold, and this will be a full lot trade. So yeah, so the thing is, we have seen that each and every time. I'm gonna just draw a line over here. Yeah, now it makes really sense over here, because now once this candle reverses back, breaks the low of the previous one, I'm gonna take a sell trade, and I'm gonna just drop a idea of sell at this point. We'll keep the stops above the current candle high, and we'll keep the TP down over here. So the idea is that if in case like the way the previous candle closed by giving a huge wick rejection to the upside, and this happened over here as well, and after that the market just went down. And if you look further left, then the same thing happened over here as well. This rejection happened, then we have a huge move to the downside. So the same thing I'm expecting over here is that if the candle break its own low, that will be our first confirmation, and if the candle breaks the previous 15-minute candle low, that will be our second confirmation. And we have this clean range over here as well for the candle to travel without any problem. And also we are expecting that the market will be moving down by looking at the 1 hour market structure, because of the trend lines. So if all these things will be happening, then this will be a very high probability trade. And in case if it really doesn't have to or want to go down, then there will be a push coming up which will take the market all the way up. So let's have a look on the other time frame as well, like the 4 hour is looks like the 4 hour has created a higher wick and will be moving down in this area. And if you look at the 1 hour, then 1 hour is also looking like that it has rejected the higher prices. Now it might move down again. And if you look at the 30 minutes, 30 minute has already left the upper prices, and now it is trying to push the price down, also following by the channel over here. And if you look at the 15 minutes, then yes, the 15 minute is also doing the same thing. Also this candle closed below these bodies over here, which is making this as a fake out as well. So fake out is there, everything is there. So this is a high probability trade, and I'm gonna keep the stops a little bit above the current candle. So the stops are 23 pips, so I'm gonna just drop my trade size a little bit to avoid avoid getting stopped out on a stupidities like big lots and big stop loss. So let's see if we can get this one over here or not. What the yeah, I think once it breaks the price, the previous candle's low, it will be moving down. 1987 440. Okay, get ready everybody. 1989 took sells over here at this point, keeping where the fuck. Okay, 1989.603, 1989.603, modify. Okay, it's moving down. So 1989.603. Yeah, so the stops has been given. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna 0.75. Okay, so I'm gonna be ready to close half of the position over here. if in case this gets opposite, to manage the risk basically. So I really think this will be traveling down, but in case if it starts to push the price above this level over here, I'm gonna just drop a line so that you people can also see where we are gonna close half. So once this candle breaks above this price over here, then I'm gonna manage my risk. Okay, so the new 5-minute candle has just started. Okay, no problem. So once this candle crosses above this price, I have to close half. Oh, yeah, come on, go down. So once the 5-minute candle will be breaking the low of the previous one, it will be gone. It will be gone. But till that point of time, let's see what happens. Come on, man, just show some volume. Yeah, it's trying to push the price down. So the reason is why I will be closing the trade half over here, because this candle will be breaking its own high which it has formed. So whenever this thing happens, the chances of going opposite really increases at that point of time. So it is better to manage risk on those times, because you really don't know whether something will happen in the market and it will just goes against you. So it's better to always manage your risk. I'm gonna add positions also, but how I'm gonna do that, I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. Okay, I think just reverse back, and you will be good. Reverse back, because every time I have seen on the previous scenarios, there is always, let me show you, there is always a sharp move to the downside, a sharp move. So I'm expecting the same thing over here as well. So it will be coming down in this area if it starts to move down, and maybe it will move further, but obviously I'm gonna manage everything. So right now nothing, it went a little bit down and then okay, running in 3-4 pips over here, 4.3, 5 pips at this point, so 6 pips over here. So it has crossed above 5 pips, right? So now if it comes back to the break even, I'm gonna manage my risk, will close half of the position, because I'm not expecting the market to move up, but if it just rejects the lower prices, then I really have to. Okay, like at this point of time I have closed 50% of the trade, right? So we have already managed our risk. So now I'm gonna again go with the risk management thing if the candle goes opposite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the 5 minutes. So we have already managed our risk, but in case if this 5-minute candle gets against us, okay, let me just check. So this is 15-minute, which is about to close in 5 minutes, and I'm expecting the candle to drop down in the next 5 minutes, because I'm not expecting this to close like this. So if we are expecting that, that means we are expecting the next candle to drop down or this candle to drop down. So that means there should be no fucking thing which can take the price up. So there can be a retracement happening. Okay, so this can be a retracement candle. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close, and if the next 5-minute candle breaks the high over here of the previous 5-minute candle, then I'm gonna definitely manage my risk. So I'm gonna be ready for managing the risk again. See, you have to really be very quick in doing everything. So like 75, 35, 36, 37. Okay. So let's see if we have to manage our risk over here or not. Okay, again I have managed my risk. Now I have managed my risk. Now we have nothing to do. I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle to close now. So let's see if it hits our stop loss or if it just reverses back down, because we have already managed our risk pretty good. So let me just check. Okay, so in 1.12 lot out of 1.15, sorry, out of 1.5, just lost around 3.7 pips. So if in case if it starts to go down, then I want to see where I can really add the positions. So as we can see over here, this candle is about to close. So what I'm gonna do is, if in case the next 15-minute candle wakes up and breaks the low of this 15-minute candle, at that point of time I'm gonna enter the positions back which I have pulled out of the market. Like I had 1.5 lot and right now 0.38 lot is remaining. So I'm gonna add 1.12 lot back in the market at this point of time. So this is how I'm gonna adding the positions back and doing everything. And after this trade, I'm gonna send the screenshots of the risk managed on the Discord channel also. So do not miss that, because by looking on those trades you will really get motivated, like what you really have to do and how you really have to manage your risk. Because if in case this trade will be going in my favor after some time, but when I tried, it didn't go my way at that point of time. Okay, so at least I have managed my risk properly. Because if I see the market going in my way after some time, after few hours, then I can really take another one, because I have managed my risk in the previous one, so that I can take another one when the market will be really going down. So let's have a look at GBP JPY. GBP JPY, nothing is happening. But I'm really expecting the market to go to the upper trend line in GBP JPY. So just 1 minute remaining for the current candle to close. Let's see how this candle will be closing. Because I really strongly believe that this channel over here will be forming up. I really believe gold will be moving down, but obviously nothing is 100% so. That's just a belief, which can be wrong as well. So okay, look over here, the candle is about to close bullish. If this happens, then the next candle can possibly move up. Yeah. So let's see how this candle closes, because maybe I would have to close everything if this candle closes strong bullish, or maybe before that it will hit the stop loss. So 8 seconds remaining now. Let's see how this candle will be closing. Oh, okay, it just closed like strong bullish. So I think let's just close everything once the candle tries to push the price down. Actually, I have closed everything over here. Yep, no point of holding this trade. Yeah, so let me just show you on my Discord how this trade went out. I'm gonna send see why I have closed this one is because now it's creating some sort of support. So whenever there is a support formed, the market tries to push the price up, so it has to hit the stop loss, right? So that's why I have closed it early, so to save some pips, because I'm gonna obviously re-enter the market once it will be coming down again, so no issues in that. See, that was a nice decision to close it early. And now GBP JPY is trying to push the price up, but the range is not there. Otherwise I would have definitely entered this one. Just 16 pips, and that's not even sure whether it will be going up 16 pips or not, but I think it should. So let's see if this paper trade works over here or not. So yeah, I have sent the trade over here on Discord. So look over here, guys. 7.5 pips loss out of, that was a, let me just check, I think that was a 23 pips. So the stop loss was 23 pips, and from 2.0 lot I already reduced my lot size to 1.5. so number one, I managed my risk there only, and the second thing where I have managed my risk is over here. So from 23 pips, like 230 points, I have reduced it to 75 points or 7.5 pips. So this is something which everybody should be doing, because you should know where you really have to lower down your lot sizes, and you really should know where you have to exit out of the trades, or pulling your positions a little bit out of the trade, because there is no other way you can manage your risk. These are the ways in which you can manage your risk. So now let's see if it starts to push the price up or not. I'm gonna go to the 30 minutes. So 30-minute candle broke the high in the first few minutes. So this is really tricky over here, because gold, whenever gold does these things, it just flips back down in some seconds. So I don't trust this move in gold. So let's see if it continues to push the price up, or if it just flips back down. Oh come on, GBP JPY, just move up. One hour time frame. Yeah, this is something nice. Candle closed above these bodies, and this candle is breaking the high, but the high has been broken in the first few minutes, and we have huge rejection happen in this area earlier. So by combining all these informations together, we have came up with a conclusion that this candle might be rejecting the higher prices, and you will see this candle closing bearish very soon. So ladies and gentlemen, just wait for this candle to flip back down, and if you really wish to take a buy trade, then just wait for this candle to break its own high again. I wish you a nice trading day. Okay, so this is a nice piece of information over here. I'm gonna give this a green color. Visibility only in 15 minutes. So now let's see if it just flips back, because now if I look at this channel, if it really needs to go up, then this will be the point where it will be going towards to. Okay, but if it just flips back down because of this red trend line, then it will be coming definitely down. Let's have a look at GBP JPY 1 hour. 1 hour, previous 1 hour rejected all the higher prices. Now this 1 hour, that means we might see a downward momentum in 15 minutes. Supports are being formed. Maybe sells below this area, it will be good. So in GBP JPY, once the market starts to push the price down, then I'm going to take sells below this area, 165.767, because at that point of time we will be having clean range to the left. So the range is also like 20 pips, 21 pips. And if I look at the 30-minute time frame, then if the market starts to push the price down, then it will be definitely going down to the lower trend line, which really increases our range. So yeah. So look over here, 15-minute candle is still rejecting. You know, today is Friday, the market is really screwed up. So guys, why are you not sending me your analysis? Just send me your analysis, guys. I need to, I need your analysis, really. Because if you will send your analysis, then you will really helping other people to grow. So if you have some holy grail, then you can just send me. Okay, look over here. GBP JPY is trying to push the price up. Let us see whether it can really hold the price up or not. And right now gold is dropping down. As we discussed, this candle is flipped back. Now if this candle breaks its own high, then at that point of time it can possibly move up in this area. Yeah, the range is also nice, 35 pips. So should I take a buy trade? Should I be greedy? I don't think so. let's see. Let's just wait for this candle to close. Nothing is happening before that. Okay, let's just do something else as well. So come on guys, if you are not a subscriber of my channel, just subscribe my channel guys. I'm just giving you free knowledge each and every day, and every knowledge is just for free. Even my trades are, you can just copy my trades, you can copy my risk management thing, right? But just don't copy, okay? Just also try to learn as well, like why I'm doing these things, if I have closed some positions, then why I am doing that. Just try to focus on that thing as well, okay? Because this is not a signal I'm running over here. This is a free knowledge I really want to provide to everybody who is really seeking for some helping hand in their trading career. Because I really believe if I can really help few people in my entire trading career, then it will be really, really giving me their blessings, or really giving me growth in other ways, right? Not just in a financial way, or not just in a subscribers way, in other ways as well, in good ways as well, okay? So if you really like my work, and if you really see me doing my job good, and my hard work, then just subscribe my channel guys, because your support really matters. So yeah, that's all I'm asking for and nothing else. So GBP/JPY is doing nothing, like it was only where it was before, so nothing is happening. Gold is trying to push the price up, we can see that. Let's have a look at the 30-minute candle is about to close in like 17 minutes, and it has created a support now. Yeah, the now 30-minute candle has created a support over here. So the consolidation was going on, then we have a candle closed above, then we have this candle closing like a rejection candle. Now this candle is pushing the price up by breaking the upper trend line. But if we look at the 1 hour, let's have a look. So 1 hour is having like 47 minutes to close, but the problem is there are strong, very strong areas to the left which can possibly reverse back the market. And if we look at the 15 minutes again, let me just go to the 15 minutes. Yeah, 15-minute looks like that yes, there is a chance of going up in this area, but obviously you have to wait for. So what I'm looking for in the next 15-minute candle, I need a lower wick to be formed, okay? I need a lower wick to be formed, and after that I need a break of this previous candle's high. So once 10 and 36 pips, 36 pips, because right now the market is moving inside this channel, because if this candle will be closing outside this red trend line, then definitely there will be some buying pressure coming in. And finally GBP/JPY is moving. Finally guys, this is just a paper trade. I haven't took this trade because of less range. Now the range has reduced because the market is taking time to go to that level. So the range has just decreased like to like 16 pips if this candle goes straight up. So now 50 seconds remaining at this point. Yeah, looks like that it will be closing outside. So I will try to take a small position over here, maybe small position. Oops, oh, what happened? So I'm gonna select the long, we want to see a lower wick first, because I will not be taking a trade like this. So we have clean range to the left. We are expecting the market to push the price up in like 36 pips of range is there. Candle has closed strong bullish above this area of support. Okay, so I need a lower wick to be formed first, and then activating our buying price. Oh, it just did activated our buying price over here, but I'm not in this trade, guys. I'm not in this trade. I'm just waiting. So I'll change the activation price once this candle will reverse back. Till the time, I will get ready with my trading thing over here. So yeah, let's see. Because I really want to see a lower wick before this candle goes up. Oh, 30-minute candle looks like it's gonna shoot up, but no problem. I'm gonna just miss this one because it is what it is. I really want to see a lower wick because that will give me a really some confidence. Because if you look on the left, then we have this rejection over here, and the same thing can happen over here as well. So I'm gonna be very cautious, be very careful. I'm not in this trade, guys. I'm not in this trade. Just do not think that I'm in this trade right now. I'm waiting for this candle to come down and create a lower wick first. So it looks like it's rejecting the higher prices, which is good. So I'm gonna go to gold over here, and yeah. So depending upon the stop loss I'm having, I'm gonna decide whether I'm gonna with the full lot or I'm gonna just lower down my lot size. One push and it will be gone. Yeah, it has broke the high of this over here. So now the chances are that this candle will be moving all the way up. Yeah. Yes. Now I'm just waiting. Nothing. And you will see once this candle, if there is no news, let me just check. 26 minutes left. Okay, so now you will see once this candle taps this area over here, it will definitely show some rejection at this point because of this trend line and because of this level over here. So this will be the point. If anybody of you is in this trade, and if this trade gets will hit this trend line once, you should get out of the market, get out of your trade, book your profits. Oh, look at this rejection. It just came down. Okay, now if this candle, if this candle creates a wick, then it's still got some range. Let's see. GBP is pushing the price up. And if anybody of you has took this trade, then now shift your stops under the current candle's low. So in a way you have reduced your stops from 15 pips to 6.5 pips. I'm wondering if in case this 30-minute candle rejects all the way down and close under this upper trend line. Oh my god, a lot of people will be, trapping inside this setup over here. So guys, now this candle has created a lower wick. If in case let me just check the range. The range is 22 pips. 38 minutes left for 1 hour candle to close, but I really think that this 1 hour candle will be reversing back. If in case if it breaks its own high, then the chances are yes, it will be going up in this area. So I might try to take a small portion of position over here. So let's see, and I'm gonna keep my stops under the current candle's low, which will be 29 pips. So it will be fun to see what's gonna happen over here. So I'll be right back, guys. You don't go anywhere. We are gonna look at the trade or look at what's happening over here. Actually, no, I'm not going anywhere. I just have to eat a little bit after gym, so I'm gonna inform once I will take any trade. So 4 minutes left over here for the candles to close. Okay, let's have a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour candle is I don't understand what the 4 hour is doing right now. So let's have a look at the gold 4 hour. Yeah, it looks like that it's gonna reverse back. So everybody, in 2 minutes there will be NYSE open, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen in NYSE open volume. Okay everybody, so this candle has closed like this. Looks like it has closed outside, and now the 15-minute candle is about to break the high. Okay, perfect. So now if in case this 15-minute candle breaks the high, I'm gonna enter a buy trade. I'm gonna keep the stops below the current candle's low, and will enter over here. So now The idea is that by breaking the high of the previous candle, it will form a support over here, right? And the channel is also bullish right now, so that will be a nice high probability trade we can go for. And also this trade will be the last trade for today. If I will lose this one, then we'll come back on Monday. uh, stops will be okay, one. So I'm gonna reduce the lot size to half, and I'm gonna trade the half lot size over here. So New York Stock Exchange volume will be coming in. Took a buy trade at this point, keeping stops at 1990.330, 1990.330. So let's see if we have. Okay, this is the trade running up over here. I'm gonna be ready to close half of the position to manage the risk. Because it's really important. So once this candle will be tapping this upper trend line, I'm gonna close everything. And look over here, it's already gone in 10 pips, and now just waiting for this candle to. Now if it come back to my entry level, I'm gonna close half of the position to manage the risk. Yeah, I have to do that. So closed half at this point, so manage my risk, but I really think it's gonna push the price up till this area. So that was quick 10 pips coming up, but obviously I haven't booked anything. So I'm just waiting for this candle to tap the higher trend line. This is around 26 pips. So 11 minutes left for the current candle to close. Okay, everybody, running in 20 pips. So I have closed everything in 21 pips. Oops, I just closed half by mistake. Yeah, I have closed everything over here. Okay guys, so congratulations to those who have just won this trade with me, and let me just show you the overall results for today. You will understand what I was really wanted to say when I was showing you or telling you that managing risk is really important. Now look over here, I'm gonna send that on Discord. Okay, so look over here. So these were the two trades I took today, front and you, in front of you, live. So in first trade, that was a 1.5 lot and lost around 7.5 pips. And in the second trade, that was a smaller lot than this lot over here, but still I got more amount than this. So overall over here, I'm in profits today. So this is just a small profit if we talk about this minus commission over here. So this is very small profit, but at least I haven't lost anything today. Okay, so and the reason why I haven't left any runner to run over here is because my overall structure idea for gold is for sells. So I know that my runner won't be working, very good. So I have closed everything at one point. So you should be also doing this thing daily. So you have to manage your risk. You should know where you should be getting out of the trade. So yeah, I will be posting this analysis on my Instagram channel and everything everywhere else as well, so you can just go and check that out. So I would like to really congratulate to those who just took this trade with me and they won something over here. So take care everybody, have a great day, have a great weekend, and do not overtrade, do not over risk, because there will be opportunities coming your way very very soon, again and again, so you don't really have to worry about. So yeah, so take care everyone, have a great day, let's meet on Monday. So till then, take care of your accounts guys, bye bye.